Luke, one of the most intriguing figures in the Bible, is often recognized as the author of the third Gospel and the Acts of the Apostles. What makes Luke particularly fascinating is that he was not one of the original 12 disciples. Instead, he was a physician, which adds a unique perspective to his writings. His background in medicine likely influenced his detailed accounts of Jesus' miracles and healings, emphasizing compassion and care. One of the standout features of Luke's Gospel is its focus on the marginalized and the outcasts of society. He highlights the stories of women, the poor, and sinners, showcasing Jesus' inclusive message. For instance, the parable of the Good Samaritan, found only in Luke, powerfully illustrates the call to love our neighbors, regardless of societal boundaries. This theme of compassion resonates throughout his writings, making them particularly relevant today. Luke is also known for his emphasis on prayer and the work of the Holy Spirit. He presents Jesus as a man of prayer, often depicting him in moments of solitude, seeking guidance and strength. This portrayal encourages readers to cultivate their own prayer lives, emphasizing the importance of connection with God. Another interesting aspect of Luke's narrative is his attention to detail. His gospel includes meticulous accounts of events, such as the birth of Jesus, which is beautifully described in the Nativity story. Luke provides a rich context, mentioning historical figures and events that ground his narrative in reality. This historical accuracy lends credibility to his writings and helps readers understand the world in which Jesus lived. Luke's Gospel also contains some of the most beloved parables, such as the prodigal son and the lost sheep. These stories not only entertain but also convey profound truths about forgiveness, redemption, and the unconditional love of God. They remind us that no one is beyond the reach of grace, a message that resonates deeply with many. In addition to his Gospel, Luke authored the Acts of the Apostles, which chronicles the early church's growth and the spread of the gospel after Jesus' ascension. This book highlights the work of the apostles, particularly Peter and Paul, and showcases the power of the Holy Spirit in guiding and empowering believers. Luke's detailed accounts of the early church provide valuable insights into the challenges and triumphs faced by the first Christians. It's also worth noting that Luke is the only gospel writer who provides a genealogy of Jesus that traces his lineage back to Adam, emphasizing Jesus' connection to all humanity. This universal perspective is a hallmark of Luke's writing, reinforcing the idea that Jesus came to save everyone, not just a select few. In summary, Luke's contributions to the New Testament are invaluable. His background as a physician, his focus on the marginalized, his emphasis on prayer, and his detailed storytelling all combine to create a rich and compelling narrative. Through his writings, we gain a deeper understanding of Jesus' life and teachings, as well as the early church's mission. Luke invites us to embrace compassion, seek connection with God, and recognize the transformative power of grace in our lives.